Welcome to the online RICA Test preparation course presented by RICATest.com. Thank you so much for joining us. In this lesson, you will learn the background knowledge about the RICA Test case study that you will receive in Subtest 3. First, it's important to note that the case study section of your RICA Subtest 3 exam includes information covered in domains 2 through 5. The case study section of your Subtest 3 exam asks examinees to write a 300 to 600 word response, which counts for a total of 20% of the total test score. Now, examinees taking Subtest 3 are given a total of 1 hour and 30 minutes to complete the entire exam. Because Subtest 3 includes a total of 25 multiple choice questions, we suggest planning to spend approximately 1 hour to complete your case study written response. A decision you will want to make prior to beginning Subtest 3 is whether you will want to complete the multiple choice questions or the case study first. On one hand, if you complete the multiple choice questions first, reading the questions and answers can activate your RICA vocabulary, and you can jot notes as you take the test that will come across as key terms that you might want to use on your case study. On the other hand, completing your case study first gives you the advantage of writing while you're fresh and full of energy. Your written case study response is evaluated based on the extent to which you demonstrate knowledge and skills important for effective delivery of a balanced, comprehensive reading program using the following criteria. First, purpose. The candidate demonstrates an understanding of the relevant content and pedagogical knowledge by fulfilling the purpose of the assignment. Second, application of content. The candidate accurately and effectively applies the relevant content and pedagogical knowledge. And third is support. The candidate supports the response with appropriate examples, evidence, and rationales based on the relevant content and pedagogical knowledge. Here we have how to organize your case study written response. In receiving your case study prompt, you will be presented with information about a student's reading performance, where you will be required to examine and analyze the student's assessments, to apply your knowledge of reading assessments and instruction to analyze this case study. Your response should include 3 parts. Number 1, identify 3 of the student's important reading strengths and or needs by citing evidence from the documents provided to support your observations. Number 2, describe 2 specific instructional strategies and or activities designed to foster the student's literacy development for the remainder of the school year by addressing the needs and or building on the strengths that you identified. And number 3, explain how each strategy or activity you describe would promote the student's reading proficiency. Take a moment here to pause the video and examine this framework. What do you notice? Do you see how the first 3 paragraphs of the written response come from answering task number 1 of the case study? Let's put task 1 back on the screen. Identify 3 of the student's important reading strengths and or needs by citing evidence from the documents provided to support your observations. Again, this means that you will want to write 3 paragraphs that identify either 2 strengths and a need or 2 needs and a strength based on the student's reading assignments and assessments that are provided to you. Notice here that you will write your response to task number 2 using paragraph 4A and 5A. Then you will complete paragraphs 4B and 5B by responding to task number 3. Let me lay it out so that you see it even more clearly. Here we have the exact case study written framework that you will want to follow. Pause this video and take a look at the framework. Paragraphs 1, 2, and 3 come from answering task number 1. And paragraphs 4a and 5A come from answering task number 2. Then paragraphs 4B and 5B come from answering task number 3. Again, pause the video, examine this document, and you will want to use this exact framework. This is the end of the case study introduction, and I look forward to seeing you in the case study writing workshop. Feeling nervous about taking your RICA test? Click the link in the description below, get full access to this RICA test prep course, and start feeling prepared for test day.